Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of Salt and Sanctuary. Jack finally curled up in my lap again, so I can start recording. He was, normally if I think he's gonna settle down or not, I'll just start. But, today, kept trying to rub his face into the microphone and stuff. So, last time, excuse me. So last time we did we went to that new area. We tried exploring the bottom of the ziggurat of dust, and it was blocked off by those walls of light. So we went to that new area. We got impaled on the narwhal unicorn's tusk/tooth and died. Hang on one second. I made some coffee right before this. Drank some tea. That didn't help either. What are you freaking out about? Okay. That's good. Unfortunately, it is instant coffee, but what can you do? Alright, where are we going? This way, I think, takes me to where I want to go. I like the candles in the background. It's really nice. It's a nice effect. And see there, they're actually on something. They're not just, like, stuck to the wall. Neat. Arrows brand required a head. Yep, I got it. And then just to make sure, there we go. Okay, now the question is, should I just run through or should I kill these guys? There are a few of them. And if I mess up, well, the problem is they can also follow me even when I go through doors and stuff, so it might be best just to kill them. Although it is entirely possible. There we go. And they're dropping some stuff. Ooh, but that's... How far down is that? Pretty far. Far enough, I think, that if I just fall, it'll kill me. And I don't want to do that. I do not. So, red shard. Red shards are always good. Jack, you're so adorable. Oh, there's another one. Okay, this... Yep, just, this actually might be where I need to wear that ring. The ring that, you know, basically the sunlight maggot. And that's two of them, right? That's two, or three. Nope, three. Run away! That's how you debate. Now those... Did I go... Right. Yep, okay. You don't want to go that way. Those other two weren't aggroed, so there's no real need to... Okay, and it doesn't look like you can actually get up there. Maybe you can, because, I mean, we saw the trees, and there was trees up there. But those other two were aggroed, or were not aggroed, so... And then, yeah, that guy doesn't seem to be too bothered, so we could probably just run. Whoa, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Oh, there's... now they're moving. Alright, well... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wrathful Dead's bindings. That other one doesn't seem too bothered, so I'll just let him... or her be. Let them alone. And we already went over there, right? I can't tell, but I'm reasonably certain we did. I remember doing it, but I couldn't tell if it was open or not. I'm just going to assume that it was because I remember doing it, and hopefully it saved the progress. Hopefully it saved it correctly. You never know if it doesn't save things properly. Oh, hey, buddy. You know, interestingly enough, the Mega Man is... Okay, come down this way. So I can kill you. Where are you? You're above? There we go. The Mega Man ZX bundle finally came out on computer, on PC, on Steam. Which is honestly something that I was kind of looking forward to because, you know, you could always emulate, right? And I have... Or Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX. Like, there's like 6 games for $30 or something, which is a pretty decent deal. But the problem is, apparently, like, it's about 50-50 on the reviews right now, like a day after. And if you... you know, whenever you guys see this in the future, hopefully they fix it. Hopefully they fix it real soon. Because if you have a 50-50 shot of your game never starting again once you create a save file, that's an issue with the game. It's like if I were to say, you know, you play a little bit and you're like, hey, this is fun, let me save. And once you quit, boom, you can never start the game again until you delete your save file. That's an issue. That's an issue. I think with some people they can start and then it just deletes their save file. So obviously there's some issue there. A pretty significant one, as it turns out. That's not really something you can ignore. It's weird. I don't understand what's going on with Capcom lately. They did the... I don't know if they're not paying their people enough, or more likely they're just not listening to the people that they do have. You know, marketing or whatever sets some kind of expectation, and the people are like, whoa, hang on, we can't do it in that time. And they're like, get it done. What are we paying you for? Figure it out. Now, my souls are somewhere below me down there. I don't want to fight too many of these guys. I would like to get my souls back. Ouch. Is it flying away? Oh no. Okay. I was like, you better not be running. You better not run. Oh, can I not get up there? Oh, that's... I'll take that. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so Capcom, Ice World, or not Ice World, Monster Hunter World Iceborne? The Iceborne expansion deleted people's save files. Same issue. Not only that, it apparently made the game like drop into the single-digit frame rates for a lot of people. Not good. Not good, guys. Not only that, the original... Oh, hey, Manny. Manny's walking across the screen now. The original game was 40 gigs. Iceborne is 40 gigs. And if you want the high texture... HD texture pack. Somehow that's another 40 gigs. So this one game will apparently can do 120 gigs worth of storage. That seems really high. Seems really high to me. But, you know, it kind of maybe Capcom. What are you doing, Manny? Do not step on the keyboard, please. You're better than that. He hasn't. Jack's the one that typically does that. Are you, If you're gonna be in the way, I'm not gonna be able to do this, Manny. Move, please. No? Okay, that's better. Let me move the mouse. Okay, so hopefully this won't get us killed. Manny's rubbing his face against the microphone a little bit. All right. This is interesting. This is a bit more like the Mega Man style, right? Because they appear. And this one's going backwards, I think. Bless you. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I am probably dead. Holy Spindle Beast. Well, now we know what it's called, Manny. Okay. All right. Are you going to sit there? He's sitting right next to the mouth. Oh, you don't have to go anywhere, Jack. You don't have to go. You just relax. Just relax. Just lay back down. No? Ow! Okay. Well, do you want to get, now that the spot's freed up, Manny, do you want to get in my lap? Let me take another sip of coffee here real fast. You know, even instant coffee has its, you know, good qualities. It's not terrible. Okay, how about you come here now? I know what they want. They ate a little bit over an hour ago. Just... Okay. You are crazy, crazy cat. I will feed you in like half an hour. Because that's the only... Maybe a shield would help, honestly. But then again, it's like... the spindle beasts are doing the... Honestly, I kind of want to call them like whalicorns or something like a unicorn, but a narwhal, whatever. Those spindle beasts appear to just not care. They are just gonna murder you. That's what they really want to do. So, are you gonna come after me? Can I just fall? Okay. You know, that's another thing. I wonder if your light radius somehow attracts them. Right? So if I had a torch or a or that ring, would that also attract those guys? Would it aggro them from a farther distance? I don't know. Oh no. Okay, that was good. I'll take that. What about you? Are you coming? No? Okay, good. I feel like after all this journey, there has to be... Where are you coming? Oh, crap! Oh, Jesus! Alright, where are you now? Oh, you snuck around. I wondered about that. Oh, crap, okay. That's good. Worth it. Never underestimate the reach of the heavy attack. What about you? Do you want to come here, or do you not? Doesn't seem to be moving. Okay, that's good. So I got more comments from... Hey there, friends. Are they coming at me? I wonder if, like, they can actually... Because they're turning back and forth. And one of them came at me the last time, but this one doesn't appear to be. So maybe once you set foot on the ground is when they can see you. But it's weird, the comments, though. I mean, because I still think he's the other guy. You know. Welcome back, Manny. They're running around now. Hopefully they don't do anything I'm going to be mad at them for later. Are you gonna come this way? I suspect, yeah, okay. There we go. That's good. Good start. What about you? don't know. And it's the thing about the comments, though, is I don't mind and actually appreciate constructive criticism. The problem is, it's really hard to... Ooh, that could have been bad. It's really hard to take criticism or apply criticism, shall we say. Like, I listen to all of it, and then I have to basically decide, is this good or is this not good? You know, not necessarily can I trust what the person's saying, but it's more... I gotta kill this mofo now if I want my salt back. And I do. Also, I'm gonna need to learn how to deal with them appropriately. Okay. So that guy... Do I... Let's try... Okay, the stagger is good! I'm dead! You staggered him for a second, and then he just kept going. So, yeah, that wasn't really great. I need to do the... Let's try the light attack and then the heavy. Are there levels of stagger? Whoa, Manny. Let's see. I don't actually know if there's, like... Is there stagger that's longer than others? I don't know if we can actually find that out. But yeah, so when I get criticism, I have to basically decide, is this... So there's kind of, not necessarily two types, but there are... This is kind of what I've learned by observing other areas as well, right? Which is... people will tell you, one, they'll be like, ooh, that could have been bad. Although at this point, how much salt am I really losing? 800? It's not, compared to the 10,000, it's not as much. Are you gonna go, or are you... Maybe not. So people will typically tell you that they don't like something, right? I didn't like the food. I thought it was too salty. Whatever. Like a negative, like a complaint. Those weird. Those you can generally trust and believe, right? If someone tells you that they don't like something, that's generally correct. Okay, this guy is gonna be a dork. Okay, good. I will take that. You know, you can trust... Oh, crap. See, I was trying to drop down. Okay, run away. Run away with haste. Wrathful Dead's bindings. Hey there. Hey there, little cat. My little cat. Yeah, so if someone tells you they didn't like something, you can generally believe what they say. It's generally accurate. Even though it's, subjective. You still have to evaluate. You don't just believe what they say, right? Like, let's use restaurant scenario. Kitchen Nightmares, for example, with Gordon Ramsay, right? They always take the food back, and then they're like, let's taste it and, see if it matches what it's supposed to be. Because people can be wrong. People can definitely be wrong. For example, my buddy and I were playing Monster Hunter. Was it Monster Hunter, or it was something else? And he's like, I don't know how to do this thing, blah, blah, blah. And he's getting mad, and I'm like, just hit the X button. Right? He's using an Xbox 360 controller. And he's like, it's not working. And I'm like, okay, let me come over and see what you're doing. Oh, no. I looked on the settings, right? I'm like, let me check the settings real fast. Okay, and I'm like talking to myself, which I've kind of learned to do a little bit more through this, right? So I pull up the settings. I'm like, okay, gamepad settings. And he's like, wait, gamepad? I'm like, yeah, that's what you're using to play the game. He's like, you said the X button. I'm like, yes. It's the X button on the controller. Oh, I thought you meant the X button on the keyboard. I'm like, oh, no. I understand now. So he was right in that the problem was that he couldn't figure out how to do a certain thing. Oh, it's coming at me. Okay, that staggered him. That's good. And there we go. That was the light-heavy combo, if you will. But the thing is also, he couldn't figure out what to do. You tell him, and then he's like, the solution is not working. And that you have to verify. Like, show me what you're doing. Because you don't just believe people and they're like, you know, it's tech support or whatever. Did you turn the thing on and off? Yes. Are you sure? Because that fixes the problem. You know, it's like, is it on? Yes, it's on. And they're talking about the monitor, not the tower or whatever, you know? I'm not saying people are stupid, but people do make mistakes and they're not always paying attention and stuff. So, trust but verify, right? But people generally, you know, if you bring them food and they're like, it's too salty or whatever, generally speaking, you can trust that they didn't like it. Whether they're correct. You know, it's like there's some kind of potato soup that's supposed to be cold. They're like, this is cold. I don't like it. It's like, it's supposed to be cold. It's whatever the soup is. I want it hot. Blah, blah, blah. It's like they're wrong, but they're correct about not liking it. So it's, you have to, you know, any feedback I get, good or bad, right? I want to look at and be like, do I agree with this? Do I not? Oh, yes. Hello, friend. Oh, you escaped my reach that time. That time you didn't. What about that guy? Is he coming after me now? The answer appears to be no. So as far as I don't like X, you can basically trust. You can trust that they don't like it. Whether they're right or not, that's a different matter. But you can basically trust that they did not like it. Now, the other thing is, the other big kind of complaint in general, not talking about channels or content creator stuff, but I'm sure it happens as well, is you should do X. That one is a little bit more. They'd be like, it would be better if you would do this, because it's a personal preference, it's their personal preference, and it might be the fact that it's the whole grass is greener, people don't always know what they want, this and this and that. I don't think I'm going to get that guy. I need to figure out how to kill them, though. Okay. I wanted to go left. I feel like left is the correct way to go. But left doesn't appear to be the correct way to go. It appears to be moving left to right. Same here. The platforms appear to be moving left to right. But I feel like left is going to be where the sanctuary is. I don't know why. It's probably to the right. Okay, so also the timing is not... I need to figure out how to deal with these angry mofos. Okay. Oh, crap. And they... Whoa, I did not die there. I don't know how. No. Oh. Okay. I was in the middle of my swing and he just fucking stabs me. Oh, I swore there. Well, that's too bad. I'm trying to swear less. It's so-so. I feel like I've been doing a good job, though, to be honest. I'm gonna lose all my money, aren't I? Let's spend some money. Travel. Was this the guy that's... Is that a merchant? I can't tell. Let's go there, though. Nope, that's a blacksmith. Need a hand. Travel. Hey, Manny. You're gonna get in front of the monitor a little bit. Let's go here. I know, I see you. I will feed you in a minute, okay? There's the merchant. Care to browse my wares? Buy items. What do we have? Let's, I can only buy 2. I bet that means I'm full. Just about. Yes. Are you showing the camera your butt? Oh my god, he is. Well, here, get in my lap then, you silly. Here, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Oh, and now he doesn't want to sit in my lap. He wants the food. He wants the food. He does not want to sit in my lap. Okay. Just chill out then, you weirdo. Let's see. Torch. Yeah, we'll buy a couple more of these just because. Spend the money because otherwise, you know, cure poisoning. I wish it would tell me how many I have. Let's see. Hateful Jawbone, Soldier's Poem. Let's buy 10, I suppose. I have plenty of gold at the moment. 1,500, so we'll go with 5. Hateful Jawbone. I don't know if this is gonna... We'll go with 10 there as well, I suppose. Officer's frock coat. I don't believe that I have this. Coat worn by a seafaring captain. Let's just purchase it. Why not? Poison arrow. I don't really use ranged weapons. Case of salt 15. Yeah, okay, we'll buy 1. You know, if I'm gonna pay the dude for bringing my body back, you're adorable, Manny, then at least he should be paid decently. Okay, all the way to the bottom, I assume Ziggurat dust. No, I need far beach. I keep wanting to say the far shore. I don't think that's right. I mean, obviously it's not right, but it's, you know. Yeah, so for whatever reason, he's like resting his hand on the mouse. He does that whenever he really wants to eat because he knows that I use the mouse a lot. I just worry that he's gonna like click the buttons because he does that sometimes too. And he keeps like moving, like putting his hand up and looking at me, and like I have a picture of him being like pulling the mouse away because he really wants to eat. So yeah, but as far as people telling you like, oh, you should do this for your business or whatever, they almost never are correct. And it might be anecdotal evidence. I'm not certain. Evidence, just evident, you know, anecdotes, I suppose, that I've heard, and for whatever reason, people will be like, you should do this. It would really help your business. And it almost never does. And the people that even suggest it, that are like, I would totally buy this if you brought that in, they never buy it. We've had doctors that I work with who would be like, oh, you know, we should totally use this. And I was in charge of the supply for, you know, our department at that point. And so we spent, I don't know how many thousands of dollars on this stuff. And it sat there on the shelf. And then a time came when it would literally be the situation that this one particular piece of equipment called for. And I'm like, hey, do you want to? No, I don't want to use that. Let's do something else. And so it expired, and just thousands of dollars just down the drain. You know, people will tell you. Okay, I got him. People will tell you to bet your business on what they say, but there's no risk to them. You know what I mean? Especially when it's like, I love the people that are so like narcissistic and self-centered. They're like, if I was you, I would totally do this. Oh, well, would you do that if you were in my shoes? Oh, hell no. That would cause my business to tank or whatever, you know? Like, I asked someone, like, how would you feel if I did what you're doing to me, to you? And they'd be like, oh, I hate it. I'd be super mad. Okay, would you? That's why you should stop, because I don't like it either. That's people, man. That's people. So, I do welcome feedback, by the way. I do. Seriously, I really do. Anyone that wants to leave any sort of a comment, I have to learn a little bit more. I think I'm doing fairly well as far as kind of getting used to a little bit of any negativity or whatever. But hopefully none of those guys are coming after me. That would bum me out a little bit. I love you, Manny. You're so adorable. You are so cute. You don't even know. You don't even know. He gives me like this pleading look on his face. Oh, please don't come after me. That's why this area is so dark, presumably. To hide those guys. So yeah, people that tell you they don't like something, the correct solution... Oh, Manny's walking in front of the monitor again. The correct solution is not always to necessarily... But you still have to look and figure out what the correct fix to whatever that problem is. Listen, Manny, I'm doing something at the moment, okay? You can either get in my lap or you can just wait or something. I don't know. And then there's the people that tell you what to do, and you should not necessarily listen to them. In fact, almost maybe never. Now, you can take the example of Scott Cawthon, right? The guy that did the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. He was doing Christian games before that, and I guess I'll just try going to the right. And were there? Let me look. Were there dudes, the spine beasts to the right? Not so far. How far did I go this way? I feel like I went in here. Right. Okay, I did, because I opened the door. And I assume falling down there is death. Just an assumption, though. Maybe not. Maybe that's the way we're supposed to go, because it... Wonderful. Yeah, alright. That's how I kind of feel as well. So it's just, I don't know. It's just interesting. Seeing some of the comments. Oh, right. Okay, I was down here and... Now to the left are those spine beasts, and I don't know what else. Obviously here's where you get back up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Odd. I'm not actually trying to grab the thing. trying to get up there. All right, let's try going to the right. I mean, you know, we'll go back to the left at some point. And up, and then crap. Okay. Oh, poop. No! Oh, that... Yeah, I heard the crunch. One of the complaints, though, that he brought up was... So, like, this format, right? I shrink the actual game itself. I put my camera up, and then I have a little space, and I'm probably going to use that eventually for streams or something like that. It's something to test, right? Test over the course of who knows how long. Oh, that was a... Yeah. Not what I wanted to do. So he's like, I gave you a dislike because of... Ah, crap. I missed that one. I knew I was going to miss it as soon as I used the thing. So yeah, he's like, I gave you a dislike because I had to, you know, extend... Whoa! I had to resize the window and stretch it out so that I could see... So I could fit the whole game to my monitor or something like that. And, you know, you should really just put your camera over... You know, this is how you should do it, right? And I'm like... I'm thinking about it and I'm like... I chose this for a particular reason. Now, brings me back to the thing from before where it's like... Are people... that hurt a lot more, I think. People telling you what to do doesn't make them right. You should do this. I don't know. Certainly it's valid. Certainly it's an option, right? Lots of people do it. Streamers, content creators of all kinds. You know, absolutely. But I did it this way. No! I do it this way for a reason, and partially because I'm testing it and stuff. You know. And so it's just, Oh, no, that... Ooh, man, I am just overshooting that. It's just this really weird thing. I don't mean the comments. I don't mean the criticism. Like, those are both fine, but it's... You can go and read his comments for yourself and kind of judge the character of person, but he is one of those people... Ooh, that was... No! Ooh, hey, okay. Ouch. From his words, and it could be a troll, but I don't think so. It seems like the type of person where not narcissist, but I mean maybe. Like his complaint for my blind Dark Souls run was that I wasn't essentially doing it the optimal way. And I'm like, you realize you're complaining about not doing something optimally on a blind playthrough. And he's like, yeah, you should do it better. Like, no realization that I can't do it the optimal way because I don't know what... It's a blind run. It's you know, so it's like that sort of weird... Case of salt. Okay, we'll take it. I really thought this was a pit right here. Okay, I have no idea where I am now. Okay, really? This is where I think it is, right? It's just the other side of that thing. So it's been, you know, kind of the back and forth with this guy has been a little awkward because there doesn't seem to be any self-awareness. You know, he's like, I've watched 30 blind playthroughs of Dark Souls and you're doing it worse. You know, you're not doing it the optimal way. It's like, he's like, you should have used that area as this. You should have done this when those guys attacked. And I'm like, it's like, I didn't know they were there. I didn't know, you know. A mimic? No, thankfully. Black slacks, silk gloves, top hat, tailcoat. Maybe just hat. So, yeah, I don't know. And then the whole... it's just... There's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. It is a lot to take in. And then the whole... I ended up bringing up the... What was it? Like, I'm tired of your negativity and this and this and that, which probably maybe the wrong thing to say, but he's like, well, if, you know, if you don't want me to be negative, then either don't post your videos or get better at the game. It's like, the game was a year ago, you know? It's a blind playthrough also. How can I'm not going to speedrun the game or compete with that when it's a blind playthrough, but, and sure, I might do stuff poorly, but whatever, right? So I'm like, hey, you know, I can't control what other people say. It's not my responsibility for what they do. And he's like, what does that have to do with me? And I'm like, because you said this and I can't control your comments. You are responsible for your comments. That's what it has to do with you. It's the fun internet. But in truth, I mean, it's not just him. You talk to anyone you work with, and it'll be the same thing. They just won't understand. A lot of them don't understand other people. Just period. You know, just talk to other people. You'll see what I mean. It's okay. Top hat, a fine silk hat. The style is unlike anything you've seen. Shows marks of wear. Class 3 light armor. A fine silk coat. The style is unlike anything you've seen. Shows marks of wear. Fine silk gloves. Fine silk trousers. Take another drink and then we'll head more to the right. I would like to find a sanctuary before we stop. I don't know if that's feasible because I'm reasonably certain it's to the left, or maybe not. What is that? What are those? Are those enemies? Yes, they are. Is this something I can climb up? No. Let's read the bottle. Oh! Whoa! Are you serious? I mean, you can kind of see the door, and then for a second I thought it was a door. Oh, and that's the other thing, right? I'll be like, what was it? The first mimic you encounter in Dark Souls 3, in the, I don't know, you run past the dragon, you go into one of those doorways, and then you basically see it sitting on the ground in the far thing, and immediately you can look at it from across the room, and it's in a shadowed, it's nowhere near any light, and it looks like it's sitting outside in the sunlight. Like the lighting is different on it. And because of that, I'm like, oh, it's a mimic. And he's like, you saw the message in front of it. And then when I walked up to it, I was like, you know, there's a message and there's a chain. Chain makes it a mimic before I'd even read the message. And he's asked me, he's like, I was going to applaud you for this and this and that. But why did you notice it was a mimic? And I'm like, because of the lighting. It looks like if you've ever watched like a bad movie where it's like live action but they have CGI in it and the CGI looks terrible and it stands out, that was kind of how that is. It was lit like it was a sunny day and it's in this dark cellar basically, right? And I'm like, that's off. It's not where it's supposed to be. It's out of place. Mimic. It might not have been a mimic, but my suspicions were immediately aroused by seeing this thing. Right? So he's like, "You're a liar," or something like that. I'm like, okay. Just like this weird, you ask me, I told you, and then you call me a liar. When I've been honest the whole, like that's my thing, is if I look something up, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys, right? You were so adorable. It's this weird thing. I mean, you can't win, but even so, I would not like I have no plans to report him. I have no plans to ban him from the channel or anything like that. It's this thing where he's given me feedback, and I mean, he's probably not going to like when I start poking at him a little bit, right? Because I'm just like, oh, so you're going to be negative no matter what. Well, okay, how about this? Or, you know, I gave you a dislike because I just stretched my thing, and I'm immediately in my mind, I'm like, I don't care. You know, and I could be an asshole. I could be an asshole, and I could be like, literally reply to his comment and be like, I don't care. It might be funny, but at the same time, it's not really, I don't know. Like, what is the proper response? Is there probably isn't one, just because of his character. But let me attack these guys first. We have a few minutes left. Okay. This is... Okay, you can't... Can I... So they're not active yet? You probably go by them and then they become active. Let's go through here. Come on, Sanctuary. Probably not. Also, the noise in the background is the Gray Pearl. Let's read the bottle. Don't roll, evade, fall, evade, fail. Oh! Oh! Okay, I mean, there's an obelisk thing, so there's probably an obelisk below. Presumably we keep going down from somewhere, and then this is the shortcut back to the surface. So it's possible we keep going right and we find a sanctuary. And they're gone now? How does that work? Oh no, is this a boss? Oh, please don't be a boss. Looks like... Oh, hey buddies! Ouch. Alright, is that one dead? Like horse heads with... Alright, I need to do that better, I think. Oh! Whoa, that was close. Drink. Horse head's ear. The Lord's orders. Let's check out the ear. So anyway, that's just some of the... not issues necessarily, but stuff that I'm, you know, thinking about and dealing with and all that stuff. It's, I mean, you guys, if you've been on YouTube for any length of time, you know what I'm talking about, right? You just see comments, and YouTube comments are generally pretty toxic. Not always, but they can be a lot of the time, and just people in general can be pretty shite. So, you know, there you go. It's a bit different when you're on the receiving end directly, though. As well, yeah, you post a comment and someone's like, no, you're wrong, you idiot, or, you know. It's different than seeing it. So, a little bit. But that's just part of being in society. We have to learn to deal with that, or not even to deal with it. Just be like, okay, whatever. Just, you know, separate the message from the insult. Evaluate what they say, whether it's true or not, or contains facts or whatever. Versus, you know, just get away their negative energy. Just let that go, because whatever, they don't care. They just want to be right. Most people, and I'm not talking about that guy. Mostly people that you ever try and have like a real meaningful conversation with, they'll just start doing like mental gymnastics or whatever when they're wrong, and just taking ridiculous positions. It's, you know. Alright, Horsehead's ear of an impaled knight's horse. When the men of the northeast Duchy of Tristan realized the true intentions of the Duke Admont, they took up arms against him. Sadly, he quelled the rebellion, putting up the corpses of his enemies as gruesome wards. Are you biting me now? Hang on, you crazy. I have to stop here anyway, so... Okay, more dudes. You... The only problem is them... Oh. The only problem is them jumping. I don't think we're going to find a sanctuary this way. Wait, what was that up there? Up to the left. I thought I saw a platform or something, but... This'll help. It's not quite a sanctuary, but it's... close. Close enough. Let us stop then. End of the game. Stats will be saved. I don't know if we'll start there. I think we do. But I don't remember. So, that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, let me know. Let me know about the format as well. If you like the kind of shrunk React style thing, because I know the React, the Fine Bros or whatever, although they shrink theirs more because their focus is more on the person. I'd like to have a balance, you know. I want people to be able to see, like, the reason I have it like this is because I want people to be able to see the whole thing without my face or person blocking it. That's why I do it like this, you know. But that's the intent. But you guys can comment on that. I do listen to your guys' feedback. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? Strangely, I'm actually going to go with that guy's comments. He's caused me to think about a lot of stuff. Not all good, you know, and some of his comments were make me angry, and then I sort of realized that he's just going to be... There are people that are all about themselves, right? He might watch this one day, and if he does, well, what's up, dude? That's it. You can still comment. It's but yeah, so that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys' moments are just as good as mine, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.